Hi there, it's John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the video show for my friends online in commercial real estate around the world. If this is the first time you're visiting our channel, make sure you subscribe so you get all of the other videos as we put them out. Now the website for us is commercial-realestate-training.com, and there it is there. So make sure you visit the website. You'll get plenty of tips there regarding sales, leasing and property management. So let's get on with today's program. I want to talk about a sales canvassing plan at a broker level, an agent level, to actually create new business in a location. And of course, that could be for you, to create new business for you this year. So let's have a look at that and how it can work for you. I always like to start at this particular level so that you understand yourself with your points of difference. Why are you different in the marketplace? Because there will be other agents around looking to do something similar to what you're offering, be that sales or leasing activity. So why are you different? You must have some direction, some approach to make sure you stand out as a better agent of choice in the location. Add to that your territory. Split up your territory into precincts, because sometimes the territories are just so large you can't get yourself across all of the property owners and of course the buildings of activity. So if you've got a large territory, maybe a large town or city, split it up into blocks of about 5 or 6 city blocks, then drill down into the buildings and of course the property ownerships. And from that you build your database. Going further, these client types, they are all different. Now, some of those client types would be the types that you would wish to serve. Now, typically in the market today, investors, they are the best clients to serve because they buy and sell properties all of the time. But you'll also need to work with existing property owners who would be investors, probably. And I also like to recommend that you approach business owners. So within that group, you have 1, 2, and 3 groups of people who really do play in the property market a lot. And you can find listings by talking to them, or needs when it comes to buying, selling or leasing. Of course, there are others here which you need to consider as well. Going further, the client types. When you work with different types of people, it always pays to split them up in your database. Now, I will say this about the database. It must be simple, direct and effective, so that you can enter information easily every time. Now, in your database, make sure you have a section for VIPs. I would expect you to have maybe 20 to 25 VIPs in your location over a period of 12 months. And then, of course, you'll have the other categories to work with as well. The important one being investors and also business owners. Developers, that comes and goes from the market depending on what the market is doing. Now, the services you are going to focus on. Of course, you'll have property types, office, industrial and retail, maybe land. But then you've got to decide, what am I going to focus on from a perspective of business? A lot of agents do sales and leasing together because there's lots of lap over when it comes to getting new business from that. Now, creating your canvassing plan, how does that work for you? Start with a marketing plan. So the property types, the client types, that comes from the previous points that I just mentioned to you. Then some targeted properties. Then, of course, you'll have your listings at the moment and new listings that you create. And then you'll have a personal marketing plan. So that then says the rules of marketing revolve around this sort of thing. You'll have your targeted listings, particular properties, certainly, maybe 10 or 20 of those. Particular clients, precincts and locations. Then you'll have your database. Now, I said earlier that your database must be user-friendly. That means that you should be able to use it with quick, effective data entry and ease, so you can get the information out of it when you need it. Now, there are different ways of doing a database. If a database takes you 8 minutes or 10 minutes to enter data regards a conversation that you've just had, that will slow you down. So think about the database you're using and its effectiveness and accuracy. Now, the next part of the database topic. I like to split up the database with other comments such as locations, budgets, timing, and property types. That allows me to find people regards particular property types when the listings come in. And that's important because there are always churn factors in the property market to work with. Always enter data into your database. Live for your database. Set your foundation of business, your database. Everything goes in there. Meetings, conversations, the lot. Now, one special comment here. Whatever you are using, make sure you can get your data out when you want it. Because I know in some locations, some agents, salespeople enter data into a database, but they're not allowed to take it out when they need it. That's a problem. Because one day you'll want to move on and do something else, maybe move to another location or brokerage, and you'll want to take your data with you. That's important to know. Now, personal marketing. I'll cover this topic specifically because it is important. Understanding your personal marketing plan. How are you getting your message out there? This is a biggie, cold calling. That's probably the best way to talk to people and find people. And then you've got a lot of other things that you can do. Setting up some sort of blog structure is good. So you can publish articles about the location and then the search engines see you. There are other ones here as well, which I'll talk about in other videos. These are quite specific and quite effective, but you do need to have the knowledge to do that. Going further, personal marketing, listing updates, everyone does that. But you can have case studies. You can have market information, market updates. You can send out PDF reports via email. So specifically think about what you're doing there in your personal marketing and get one or two things going for you and focus on segments or groups. That's important. And then write some articles, maybe one a week, and put it into your social media channel if you wish. Going further, personal marketing again, social media. Look, this is a C-class prospecting activity. You can do it, and I'd recommend you do LinkedIn. You don't need to do anything else. Just make sure all of your contacts are in LinkedIn. A blog is important. That suits some agents, but not all, because there is a discipline required here. And then you can write editorials about listings or properties or case studies. Going further, personal marketing plan, door knocking an area, businesses, streets, buildings, suburbs, that works. Drop your business card in. That's all you need to do. Just talk to people. Now, using the local facts, the facts of the market are always changing. Prices, rents, supply, demand, new projects. That gives you leverage. When you watch that sort of thing, you can find some things to focus into to find those listings. So, this particular article at the website, you should print. So that is the article address, the URL. Just copy it down and make sure you visit that site, visit that article and print it off for your reference, because I'm always loading articles there to help people in commercial real estate around the world, and that is you. So whilst you're there, of course, subscribe to the particular website and you'll get more information from me to help you with tips, tools, templates and ideas. So that is the program for today. Make sure you get the information that I recommended and, of course, go through this program again, maybe use it as a checklist to build your marketing plan, because commercial real estate is all about marketing your listings and yourself. And from this program today, you can use those topics to grow your real estate business with a marketing plan. Thanks for listening. This is John Hyman from Commercial Real Estate Online. I'll catch you again very soon.